Eh, how's it going? Yeah, I'm trying something new. I want to get away from the video game thing. You know, as I said in the previous video, I want to try out some new stuff and see what happens. Let me get rid of that. Like, I can't remember anymore. Give me a moment. I don't know, like why. It's about people, what annoys me, and what I don't understand. It could be a mixture of anything, really. It could be just about anything. Like, I don't understand people and why they want to do stuff with other people, but they won't do stuff with me. I understand not everyone has the same likes and all that, and when I say people, I mean the people I live with. I don't know anyone else. I only live with 3 people, and we really don't do anything together. Unless it's the weekend. Just a caramel and apple dessert recipe. Yeah, if we're doing stuff together, then yeah, that'd be nice. But it's only during the weekend that we actually do anything together as a family, you know? And the other time during the week, we ignore each other just about. Now, as it stands, only my one aunt actually works right now. My grandfather can't work, he's retired. My other aunt is, from how she explains it, semi-retired because of her what she calls a disability. She had her back worked on some years ago, which I had no idea. I mean, it must have been a long time ago. But it's considered a disability now because she can't stand or sit for long periods of time. What I don't understand is why she can't get a job. I mean, when I'm told she can, but it's only like a part-time job that she can get. And I think she ought to do it because she only gets disability payments once a month. That just sucks. And only having disability payments once a month. For her, it's only like $600. As far as I know, she's still paying her car off. I don't know. It's just the whole thing with her. I mean, she does kinda. She was kinda working, but it was under the table. And it was with other families, like $50 a day. And my other aunt is like, well, that's all right, but I really get paid every 2 weeks. And I'm on the same idea. What's the point of getting paid every day if it's not, every 2 weeks? And that's hardly getting anything. Uh, what I don't understand is the fact there are people who just don't want to work. I mean, sure, I shouldn't talk because I don't have a job. It's because I don't drive, and therefore can't just go wherever I want for a job. And the problem is my family's making this whole big deal out of the fact that I don't have a job yet. And I don't understand why. It's like they know I can't drive, and it makes it very hard to get a job at any time of the day. And now it's like, just get a job. Well, that's great, except I only had a few job offers, and, well, 2 job offers I couldn't take. Another one, well, they called me back and said, well, we'll have to talk to our boss, I'll have to talk to my boss about it. And anyone who knows what that means, it means Well, you know what it means. For those who don't, it means, well, fuck you, we're not calling you back. And I had sheets. They called the other day. And I thought it was for, like, the work at the store. Oh no, it's not for up here. It's for all the way up in Bethel. Which from where I live, this is like from here to here. And the sheets I was going for is like this far away from where I live. It's like barely even a mile away. But no, it had to be all the way up in Bethel. And that's quite a drive. And I don't understand why they can't mark things right. And here we are. What I don't understand is why things can't be marked right. I don't know. This is just one of those videos where I'm just starting out. I'm kind of like, why is this, and why are people like that, and everything else. Oh, that's cool. Devil's Night. The Crow. Yeah, that's a good movie. It's actually one of my favorite movies. I've never seen any of these other ones, though. But, I don't know, it's... This whole idea of my family's being this whole... Well... You don't have a job, so you have to do other stuff around the house. It's like, well, why do other things around the house when everything else is pretty much already done? But then they want to make a big stink out of the whole, well, I don't do anything thing. I'm just on the computer all the time. And that's great, except it beats sitting in front of a TV all day, like my grandfather. And my aunt, I understand. She had heart surgery just a few months ago, but still. So it makes a big deal out of the fact that I don't do anything. It's like, well, what about Wendy? I think it was Friday or Saturday. That's when she was home. Must have been Saturday. She was out. She went out to find cat food, which is almost impossible to do. And then she wants to come home and go right upstairs right away and worry about what's on her phone. I was just worried about what she wants to do. And it's just... Well... You want to talk about someone not doing anything. What about her? She doesn't want to decide what we have for dinner, and then she wants to make a big deal of the fact that no one decides what we're having for dinner. I really like these shirts. Except for that one with the blue on it. I don't like that one too much. Yeah, but then she doesn't want to decide for dinner, and then she wants to make a big deal out of it. Nope. I don't know, it's just the whole thing about it, you know. Oh, they want to make a big deal out of things, but then they can be just as bad if not helping to decide what's for dinner. My grandfather's like, oh, well, if they're not going to help decide, then... Oh, if they're not going to worry about it, then you shouldn't worry about it either. It's like... I try not to worry about it, but it's the whole point that no one knows what we want. Then it gets to like 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and everything's frozen, or no one's making anything by a certain point, depending on what it is. Then nothing gets done, and everyone gets an attitude, and then things become my fault just because of the fact that no one knows what's going on. I just feel like everyone seems to think a lot of things are my fault. And I don't understand that. I mean, I know there are things that need to be done, but when you have other people that do them, and they want to complain that I don't do them, you just want to smack these people over the head. I don't know. I don't understand it. And maybe that's a good thing. How far are we? Holy crap, we're like almost 11 minutes in. And that has been today's episode of why people like that. And why I don't understand. And things I don't understand. Maybe I should combine videos with more like this often, you know? More often like this. RetroPie. I actually have a thing upstairs that runs on RetroPie. But yeah, that's been today's episode. What I don't understand and why are people like that? Okay, yeah, I know my videos are very sporadic. And they only come out every 4, 5, 6 days. But problem is I don't know what I'm doing. I want to get away from this game stuff, you know? And it's just how it goes. I just want to get away from that stuff because I know it's probably not going to get me anywhere. So if I can get away from that, get an idea of what I want to do, like what's on this paper here, maybe I can talk to my family and be like, well, I need some ideas for like these categories I have here. And, well, any ideas you have would help. And maybe it'll work out by then. I have no idea if it will. Oh look, there's Shantae. Yeah. So yeah, that's a starter episode for today. Until then, oh look, there's Mickey Mouse. No Mickey Mouse. So until then, I'll see y'all next time. Hopefully next video will be better. Alright. Goodbye.